Namaste, brothers and sisters. How are you? I've come to another beautiful place today to film this video. I'm at the canal. There's some ducks just down here on the path, right in front of me. Yeah, this is another place that I love to come and walk, and they're all going into the water now. I am so blessed to live where I do. So I wanted to just share with you today an experience which I had on Friday morning. So I've been reading a book recently called The Tao Te Ching. Some of you may have heard of it. It's verses or teachings, if you will, from Lao Tzu, an ancient Chinese philosopher, I guess you would call him. But it's a big part of Taoism, if any of you have looked into that. And it's a very powerful book. On Thursday evening, I was looking at one particular verse. It's verse 39. And it's about basically being one with everything, one with the Tao. The Tao is the way. There's not a literal translation for it in English, but it's kind of like the way. It is everything. So I was reading this verse about basically being one with everything, every living thing, nature, because we're not separate from nature. We are nature. And so not only am I reading that book, but I'm also reading another book which is linked to that, which kind of analyses the verses and gives a bit more insight into them. So in the book that was analysing it, it said, do the Tao now and like go for a walk and really embrace that idea of being one with everything, being whole. Living wholeness with everything around us. I just paused the video because there was a person walking past. So the following morning, after I'd read this on Thursday, the following morning, Friday, I went to the park for a workout and I walked to the park. And on my way to the park, I decided to practice that. And every plant and tree and everything, every person that I saw, I was thinking that we are one. You know, we are from the same source, we are one, and I was really trying to put out that energy of wholeness and unity. And I kid you not, I'm actually going to put my shoes on because this part is very stony. There's not a lot of grass and earth to ground on, so shoes are going on. I kid you not, every person who I saw that morning, I did look at them and smile, but every single one of them spoke to me. They smiled back and they said good morning. And one lady who was stood at a bus stop quite close to the park, she actually said something about, it's a lot cooler today. And we ended up having a really nice little conversation. She was an Irish lady and I absolutely love the Irish accent. It was a really beautiful interaction that we had. And then as I was speaking to that lady at the bus stop, another lady came along on a bicycle. I'd like to point out that she had Portuguese writing on her top, okay, and I'm a linguist. One of the languages I speak is Portuguese. So this lady was asking for directions, and then I said to her, are you Portuguese? And then she said, oh no, I'm from South America. And then she asked me in Portuguese, do you speak Portuguese? So I responded in Portuguese, and then I told her that I speak Spanish as well, in Spanish, and in the space of about 3 minutes, we spoke. I also told her that I speak French. So in the space of 3 minutes, we spoke English, French, Spanish and Portuguese. Just a little bit of each. But it all just rolled out. And I was stood there, like a fairly young girl that I am, British, with this older Irish woman, and then this South American woman who was probably, I don't know, a bit older than me. And I just thought, what a perfect example of unity and oneness, and we are the same. That putting out that energy there into my surroundings had created such a beautiful interaction. And then the lady went off on her bike, and I chatted for a little bit longer with the Irish lady, Bernie, her name was. And then I went to the park and got on with my workout. To me, that really illustrates how important, like, our mind is, and the thoughts, the things that we think, just how important that is for creating the reality that we want. That's not to say that we can, like, literally control everything in our surroundings, because it does also come, like, into the collective consciousness as well. But the more we practice that, I think the more beautiful our reality becomes. Yeah, I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share it with you on Friday, and then again yesterday, but I just didn't have the time to go for a little wander by myself and make this video. So yeah, I got a chance to do it this morning before I start work, and I hope you enjoyed hearing that little story. Remember, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Mwah. Hippie Mama signing off.